Sorry. Okay. So I'm recording now. So Arjun. So it is R, J. Where will the U matra come now? U matra will come below. And N. This is Arjun. So this is how students should remember. I will again repeat for the students who will miss the class, because recording we just entered it little late. So A matra, when we have R matra written above and there is any alphabet which is of category A written below, it will be written as the rule directly in center and no shirorekha. The below alphabet does not have a shirorekha. That is very important, and that follows for everywhere. Any A category, when it is written below, it will not be added with the shirorekha. Same for C category, it will be written towards right hand side. Only for B category, if you see here, R was at the center, here also it was at center. In this case, R is just like this. And then below that, we add those alphabets, like example, G or J or whatever. So yes, Krishna also is correct. Krishna, but Krishna we have learned it. Let's take that. I think in Krishna, I can show you another beautiful thing also. Yes. So yeah. Krishna. So how it will be written? Something has to be written below that. We know whenever anything we write below that, it is Kr. And Sh and No. So Sh as and No, we know yesterday what Snehaji has taught us. Whenever No is written below, it will follow like this. And A. Now how was Kr? Kr. This is Kr, not Kr. Kr. Kr was, it is actually like this. K plus Ri matra, right? We know Ri is in. Do you remember Shanta Bija, which I covered in vowels? Ri. So how we write it? We write it in Sharada, in Devanagari, we write it like this. Kr. But in Sharada, we write Kr in two ways. This is very important point to students to remember. One, we write it this is Kr. This one students are clear. There is another way to write the Kr. In fact, many manuscripts have that. So that is, it's written a little bit art. This way. This is also Kr. It is just a different way of writing Kr in Sharada Lipi. So you should remember, in manuscript, if you get like this, you should not confuse it. What is this? Something different, some special character. It is also Kr. So Kr is, as per rule, we know this is Kr. So yeah, that is why this is there. It is just an exception. I will tell another exception also. It is just like this. Sorry, it's little artistically done.
Rakesh, they want you to show Gri.
What is that? What was that?
Gra for G and R matra.
Yeah, that we will show. See, gra when it comes, it is that. It is this. We will show that. I will show that. I don't want, because in this R is below. We will take that later, because in, as I have told, in Sharada Lipi, it is gra or kra, it is r is written right hand side. We will take that later. When r is written below, we will, this is not r, this is r. When it is r is below, that follows a different rule which we will learn after this. After, right now, today we are learning only when r is written above. That means when r is half. In this, g is half, r is full. It is gra, g and r. Today we are learning only when r is half, r and g. R, like arg. Today we are learning only when r is above. We will learn when r is below. We will learn that in the next class. We are just doing it slowly. Do not worry. We will show you how to do that. Is that answer clear, Snehaji? Oh.
Yeah, Rakesh. Yeah, I think your screen just went away.
Okay. Now is it okay now?
For
Is
Krishna, like Kree and Gree, they're asking. Their doubt. Nagendra's doubt is not yet clear. Nagendra, I will just try to unmute you. Maybe later you can ask your questions.
You can unmute him now. That is fine. We will ask question. Just unmute him. Send him a request.
Okay. Yeah, Nagendra, you can just ask your question.
Yeah. Sir, actually for Chris said no, sir, K plus R matra, like that K plus R matra, sir.
Yeah, matra.
Yeah, sir, like R matra. I, E, U, R, that R, sir, for G.
That is okay. That is what I was showing. So that is this matra, right? So this is, you're talking about this matra. Just don't unmute, just be there. You're talking about this one, right?
Hi, sir. So like that for G.
Oh, gr. Oh, okay. Gr is very straightforward. Okay, got it. So gr is in Sharada Lipi. That is very straightforward. There is nothing to be done. G.
Sir, like, can you show for Na and Tha also, sir, for that?
No and her for.
Like a gr you wrote, no, sir. So like, and Na and Tha, if we write, will it come the same or different, sir?
No, okay. Under which no which no? This no.
Yeah, sir. No, that one.
Under which alphabet?
That R, sir. A, I, U, R for non.
Okay. So that is, it is like this, right? So if it is no, just stay in the line. Then it is like this.
Sir, not like that, sir. Like now you wrote a G and then R matra, no, sir. So
Right?
like that for now I want. Like
Nr. You're telling nr.
yeah, sir.
If it is n, r will come here. Okay.
Sir, can you show the same thing for Tha also, sir?
Th. Yes.
Yes.
This is th. You see? Okay. This is r.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, like two re, no, sir, R and re. So, like if the second re come,
Yes.
and then a small will come, sir, or any different?
Exactly. Another
Okay,
symbol
sir.
will come. That is very straightforward. Yes. Good question.
Yes.
Okay. I think now what we will do, I will just take you quickly today again. We will write some words, but before that, another important word which I will show you, which is very important, which we should know in Sharada Lipi. Which, like example, I showed you this kr, right? There is another word which we will have to write. Like example, karya. This is also a special rule in Sharada Lipi. Karya. So in this case, how it should be written, if we know till now, as per the rule, it has to be K, A. If we know that it is year, it should have been like this. Correct? But we don't write it like this because sometimes it confuses. So what they have done for year, R and year, you have to remember this. It is written like this, like a the, Devanagari the is R and year in Sharada Lipi. It is just, you will have to remember it. This is very, very special word. This is very special. R and year. Whenever we write it like a the. It is a rule. Why it is like that? I think we will have to do research, but this we should remember whenever it is R above and year, only for this year, we just write it is like this, like a the. Yeah, Vidyalaya. No, Vidyalaya is very simple. Okay, I will write that, but first let Vidyalaya is big the. So this is yeah, Karyalaya. So Karyalaya, right? Let me just write it. So suppose it is Karyalaya. Karyalaya. No, we will write Garb also. That is fine. Karyalaya, how we will write it? I don't think I need to write K and A again, but still it's okay. Now it is R, right? R will be written like a the. Please remember this. We will send the materials also. This you will have to remember. Karya lie is straight. Karyalaya. I think there is some other word which a student has told about. Yeah, it is. There is, yeah, Dya. Dya is, I think Dya we know, right? Like Vidyalaya. Like Vidyalaya. Let me write just Vidya to save time. So how do we write it? This is simple. There is no this we know how to this was learned yesterday. Vidyalaya. Is there any special? No, there is no special word for Dya. Dya is always like this. It is a simple year. Whenever it is written year below, we write it like this. But very special rule what we learned today is when R and year is written. It is written very specially. We will also send you the material for that. Now, let me just quickly revise these three what we have done before we go to what is the question? Isn't it Dhya? Shri. Yeah, Shri is very simple. I think let's take those alphabets tomorrow. Shri is because I told you Shri is R is below. It is Shri is when R is below. We are today only talking about when R is above. We will not write Shri. We will write Shri in next class. So today what we learned about when R is written above. Then we learned about four important things in that category, in this point. One is if there is an A category and if there is a C category, it follows the same rule. Like example, R will be written exactly like this. Then I can write ch also under it. Arch, right? I'm just showing some few different words. Similarly, when there is C category, same things, we will write R and then C category. Like example, M. C category does not have an Shirodekha, right? Or it is R, P. Or it is R, S. Let me write all so that there is no confusion. Small Shirodekha is allowed here. R, S. Then what else is in yeah, R, G. Right? Then what else? Snehaj, you have to tell me the alphabets for ABCD alphabets. Yeah, R, Th.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Here we will write R, Th. I'm just giving you so that we don't miss anything. So R, Th. Here we also write R, Th. Right? Yeah, we also write R, Th. R, Th. That is correct. We also write here R and Th. We write R, Th. We write R, V. So R. Oh yeah, R, V. I forgot. I should cover that. That I will. R, V is also special. R, V and R are very special, which I will tell. I should have told it with the R, but that is fine. So then yeah, R, V we will tell. So these are alphabets for A category and C category. Now if we have category B, we know what was the difference here. It is like this. R, G, R, Ch, R, J. Then R, Ñ. Then R, Sh. You see the difference? Are you able to see the difference here? This is center. There is in this also. There is a this also, and this is at the center. So it is same. There is no difference in A and C. But when we have Snehaji, are you able to hear me? Snehaji? Okay, I think I'm okay. Everybody is able to hear. So the difference here is this is not a center. This is at the corner, and there is no triangle here. There is no triangle here. Okay, so that is fine. So that is the difference here. This was for B category. So simple. So you can use your. We will also give you assignments, and please try your own words and write that. And the last, which this students will remember. The last one which I will tell you at the end. These two alphabets are very special in Sharada. R, Y, and R, V. Just you have to remember these. So I will just draw them. So R, Y, just like this. This is like the, it is just like the, and rava, just we will have to remember, it is like this. Oh no, yeah, that's correct. There is a small here. It is like were only. It is like it was almost like it is. It can be. It can be. It's not a corner. It is at center. But then again, what I do here, I take like this. I add like this. This is exactly. This is how we do it. Rubber. It is. Snehaji, are you there? What happened?
Yeah. There was some problem with my connection. Now it's fine.
So this is rubber. There is a small extending here. If it is, then it is r and ver. If it is not there, if it is just like this, it is ver. But if it is slightly like this, then it is r ver. That is all we will have to remember it. Snehaji, am I correct?
Yes.
This is r ver. So these two, we will again revise this in next class, because let's not hurry. But just want to give you this r, y, and r, ver. I will just write again. Then we can, we will write some words. That is fine. So r, y is like this. This is r, y. And if I have to write r, ver, this is r, ver. And another important point. Now, suppose if it is r, the, ardh, like example ardh. So it is written like this. There is no Shirorekha bottom. This is another. It can be written like this also. It can be written, but problem is it can be written like this also. This one and this, like the rule, whatever. But ardh is written even like this. This is also ardh. So let me just tell again these three. So r, y, r, v, and r, dh. Let me just take it separately. I think I should not confuse students. So these are special words. Only three special words when r is above. R, y, r, v, and r, dh. So it is r, y, we know, just like a dh. R, v, we know. Just see, you will understand what is the difference, very fine difference between these two things. And you see r, dh. There is no Shirorekha at the end. In fact, I made it little bit wrong. It is like this. Then we make the complete. We just build the above below that. This is Radha. So these three we will have to remember. We will also send you the materials because you have to keep this handy. So these three we will remember. Any students has any questions? Don't worry. If you just practice, if you just follow the materials, whatever we will send you, it will be very easy to return to remember. I think that Snehaji has already shown it yesterday. I will not tell that again. Rath was right. Rath was yesterday. We learned it is like this. Then it is this is third. Because third, anytime third is below, it is always written like this. So third, those letters what Snehaji was shown yesterday, those are covered yesterday in yesterday's class. So, but today I only took when R is written above. Yes, when R is, this also is comes under that category. So you can write R. Even it is okay to keep it this one, but that's not mandatory. As yesterday we explained, then th is. But this th, whenever it is below for any word, it can be per th also. Suppose per th. So that is, it is everywhere, every time written the same way. Per th below always follows the same alphabet. But these three are very important, which we should remember it. Yeah, what was the other? Okay. Yeah, th, is that is also correct. Good question actually. If we have to write th, right? So it is written like this because th is special, right? So it is written r. It is actually not written like this. Actually, this is also okay. There is no problem. It is written both ways. So it is r and th, but generally th, it follows this. I have told you two classes before. Th, th, these will be always some written in Sharada Lipi. So this is also r, th. Now how you remember? It will be based on the word what is written. So we will have to, we should know the grammar, and then only we will be able to read that word correctly. So r, th is written like this. It is r and then th. Because it will not look, this does not sometimes look good. So in Sharada Lipi they follow th, th, they follow, in fact for sometimes for t also, but t can be simple. R, t can be very simple here. R and t is very simple. This is t. Yes. Here, what is the question here? For na, should the corner on the middle. Which alphabet? 1 minute. Nagendra ji. Sneha ji, can
I will, yeah, I will unmute Nagendra. Yeah, Nagendra, you can ask your question.
Sir, for na, sir, that ra should start from the center or at the ending of the Shiroreka, sir.
Okay, na, for na, when ra is above, it is like this, ending. It is like this.
Okay, sir. So for tha, it has to start from the center. For
Yes.
na, from the end.
Yes, yes, it is like this. It's like this.
So for tha, sir, tha.
Th, it can be, as I told, th is like this. It is written like th only.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. I think we will now next class we will cover when r is written below, like example kr, kr, gr, like example these words kr, kr. So those things we will cover in next class. But today we just covered when r is written above. We covered most of the things. I think we are just left with maximum 2 classes. Then we will also take you 1 class on the manuscript so that you can read the old manuscripts also. We will also send you some assignment. Then we will take will take an examination. We will give you the date for the examination. But there are few more rules to be remembered, which we will take next Saturday and Sunday. Okay, yeah. I think Sthiti Kanta wants to do a Shanti part, Sneha ji.
Yeah, I'll unmute her. Yeah, Shruti Kanta, you can. I will make you a presenter. Yeah, you can turn. Yeah, you can go ahead.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा पश्यन्तु गमापवे ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
धन्यवाद गुरुजी धन्यवाद माताजी